That crept up on me, by the way. 8-3. That's
sitting in the 4.
Yeah, that crept up on me.
Can they win the flag? Personally, I don't think they can, but...
I say no. I don't think they can win the flag. But they have really good balance in their game style, I think. I think they play a really good, well-rounded game, and that's going to suit them come finals time. I don't know if they have the star power at the moment to win big finals, but I looked at their overall statistics throughout the year, and they lead the league in kicks, and they're second in marks, so they can really control a game, play it at their own pace, and do what they want throughout the game. But they also are pretty tough inside. They average 56 tackles per game. So they can do the chip around, control the footy, but when the whips get cracking and the ball gets contested, they can also stand up there. So, look, they're pretty good all around, but I don't think they can win a flag.
I think they can. I think they can halfway through the year. I think the amount of contenders we've got can vary from week to week. I don't put them on the same pedestal as a Melbourne or a Brisbane. I'm not suggesting that in the slightest, but they've got everything that you want, I think, in a finals caliber team. I think Dougal Howard's had a really underrated season, but they've got the stopper, as you Dougal Howard. They've got the rebounding defenders. Jack Sinclair is in the All-Australian team, and anyone that thinks otherwise doesn't watch enough St. Kilda footy, but he's flying. They're going to get Jack Steele back. Like, they're 8-3, and Jack Steele's still 6 weeks away. It's an extraordinary way of going. They've got a good mix of youth. I've really enjoyed what I've seen from Nasiah Wanganeen-Milera. Machito Owens' debut in round 1 probably didn't go to plan from his perspective, but he laid 10 tackles today, and he was really good. And when you've got Max King and you've got these clever players around him, you've got your Jade Gresham, you've got your Jack Higgins, who we know has had a bit of a health problem at the moment. I think they're thinking, why not us? I'm kind of thinking, why not them at the moment? I think Rowan Marshall and Paddy Ryder together are a pretty good force, probably the best ruck duo to tackle are Gawn and Jackson if it comes to that in a final.
Does Ryder stand up all year?
No, but they'll rest him throughout the year.
They'll have
I don't
to
even
rest
know
him.
why he played today.
I think history says he'll go down injured at some point.
He probably will. Yeah. We'll get injured now, Paddy. And,
they'll have to rest him. But yeah. I look back at the game they played against Melbourne a few weeks ago. They threw everything at Melbourne in the first half. Melbourne took the punches, and they ended up coming away pretty comfortably without getting out of third gear. So I don't know if they've got that next step in them to beat a really good team in a final.
Well, Brett Ratton did come out and say that he got it wrong. He got the first half wrong, which is good growth that you want from a coach. But you look at Melbourne. So Melbourne 2018, they got smacked in the prelim final, had a couple of down years and shot themselves back up. St. Kilda in 2020 were a shock to make the finals. They beat the Bulldogs in that first final, and they, again, had a down year since. Last year they were kind of nowhere, and they're rocketing back up. So I don't know whether they're the third best team in the competition so far. There are plenty of good teams in the league, but I think they've got the credentials. They've got a good mix of youth. They've got a good mix of experience. Jack Steele to come back. Max King, look, he's going to have to play. They're going to have to play out of their skins to win.
Max King's going to have to start to kick straight for them to win a grand final.
Oh, he's got the most annoying set shot routine.
But that's the thing.
In the game at the moment.
If he kicks 6 most weeks, then
they'll win.
And he's having 6 shots on goal, but there are days where he's kicking 1 goal 5, and that's going to cost him.
Yeah.
Well, he kicked 1-7, but that was at Cairns, was it, against Port?
There was a lot of behinds kick that
night. And no one could kick straight.
But the thing is, you look at his brother. He's not playing this year, Ben, but you look at his brother, and he's one of the best set shots in the league.
Oh, yeah.
So
how have they mixed that up?
It's complete polar opposites for twin brothers, so it's a bit confusing. If he can fix that up, well, we know how dominant he is, but if he can fix that up, he's definitely going to be hard to stop.
What they are going to need to do, St. Kilda, is they need to finish either second or fourth.
Yeah.
Because third's going to probably play Brisbane in a qualifying final. They'll probably go back home, but they could come home at the MCG and play Geelong. So it's not really a home ground advantage at all. Or they might play a Bulldogs if they manage to sneak in. Like, again, that's the home advantage. So it's up to the Saints if they get to sort of, round 20, round 21. I know you want to be in the best form that you can, but if they finish third and have to play Brisbane in a qualifying final, it's going to be pretty difficult there, because even if they win the semi-final, they'll probably have to play Melbourne in a prelim, and you back Melbourne any day of the week.